This is insane. The pricing of Shiba Inu has been rebasing. People are running from fear. But something far more bizarre occurred today. Coinbase performed the unimaginable just now. Maybe a lot more investors will be visiting Shiba Inu soon, and this is even more crazy. One is going wild with speculations. One may really find a renowned investor intervening, and Shiba Inu could be spared from the depths by two. Something is occurring, and what on earth am I even debating? Allow me to clarify then. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu simply descended without warning, and investors are experiencing shock as well. Today's decline erased all that enthusiasm after yesterday's apparently strong comeback, and people's finally seen their portfolios bounce back. The advantages vanished like that, leaving everyone perplexed and annoyed. The tone changed swiftly. Hope evolved into uncertainty. And now worry is starting to seep in. Investors find themselves questioning if they should sell before things grow worse. Alternatively, is this a real opportunity to get additional discounted purchases? Right now, the challenge is genuine. For days, Shiba Inu has been slinking, and things aren't looking fantastic, even if you look out and go back 1 week. The general pricing is still low. It also makes investors second-think everything. This affects not just Shiba Inu's pricing. It destroys confidence. Right now, the major concern is whether this is the beginning of an even more significant avalanche or only another hillside obstacle. The problem is, however, one expert just clarified precisely Shiba Inu's price's behavior, and it's not appearing fantastic. Shiba Inu are swiftly losing steam, he said, and should things not improve shortly, things may become much worse. One important supporting level shattered just now. Furthermore, this is terrible news as it suggests the meme currency may be going for an even more sharp decline. Shiba Inu has now fallen outside of vital pricing range, and should it not return rapidly, another digit from its value may be erased. Something that would cause a major psychological damage to investors. The coin has been suffering for weeks. Short-term trends have been dragging it down and down. The current accident validated what many had feared. Simply said, there hasn't been enough purchasing power to keep it steady. Shiba Inu are in a really difficult situation as a result. The next significant safety net is dangerously low. Should purchasers not intervene quickly, the harm may be catastrophic. Shiba Inu's strength has traditionally come mostly from the community, but right now trade and excitement appear to be diminishing. With fewer individuals participating, Shiba Inu's capacity to recover is under doubt since the meme coin space already faces difficulties. Should the fall continue, falling below yet another important level may be disastrous. It would destroy months of development and send Shiba Inu into a more severe downturn, further complicating recovery. Still, there's some possibility. Should buyers turn up in force and maintain the line, a relief rally might occur, allowing the token a chance for recovery. The true test today is whether Shiba Inu can recover lost ground in the following several days, or whether the downward pressure will drive it much lower. You may be asking, however, what is really happening? Shiba Inu are moving like this. Why? To get the whole picture, therefore, we must look at Bitcoin. Indeed, today Bitcoin appears to have ridden the same roller coaster. It fell all the way downward to the 84 range, then rebounded to 91. That abrupt decline rocked the whole market. One expert explained the reason. He noted that this extreme decline set off what is known as partial capitulation. A lot of Bitcoin miners began selling off their assets basically. On-chain data reveals that these sell-offs peaked amid the fall of Bitcoin, therefore inundating exchanges with a huge currency count. Usually, miners selling like way are seeking to pay expenses or reduce losses. The issue is, however, it increases the demand on Bitcoin's price, therefore aggravating the decline. And here comes Shiba Inu. The entire cryptocurrency market feels it when Bitcoin suffers. Shiba Inu is no exception. The decline in Bitcoin rocked the market and drove down values all around. Investors began to become scared, and Shiba Inu followed the pattern without enough purchasing force to offset the sell-offs. It's trapped in the exact same downward velocity right now, fighting to stay on ground. Thus, even if Shiba Inu presents unique difficulties, today's decline was not limited to her alone. It fit inside a greater picture. And Shiba Inu could struggle to recover until Bitcoin finds stability. However, here is the crucial point. Something major just came out today. It may also alter everything. One of the largest Bitcoin exchanges worldwide, Coinbase, just disclosed that it is formally registered with India's Financial Intelligence Agency. They are thus now free to operate throughout the nation. They even wrote about it, noting, "We are approved to launch in India." But that is not all. Their official blog claims that this is a starting point. With full retail offerings starting in India next year, Coinbase intends to grow yet further. Why then is this a huge problem for Shiba Inu? India has one of the biggest crypto communities on Earth, and Shiba Inu has a rather sizable fan base. Actually, of all the meme currencies, Shiba Inu is the most preferred option among Indian traders. It is not just a coin thrown haphazard on the market. Among the most exchanged and owned assets in the nation is this one. And here comes the worst. Already Utel is in Coinbase thousands of Shiba Inu holders. That figure is only likely to grow with the trade is developing in India. More individuals will be able to easily purchase, sell, and trade Shiba Inu, so demand might be just around the horizon. This sort of accessibility is quite important. It removes obstacles, draws in fresh capital, and generates fresh impetus. Shiba Inu might at last break free from its recent hardships and begin surging once again if we start to see a tsunami of fresh purchasers arriving. Given how much impact Indian investors have in the crypto market, it is not unreasonable to believe that this type of increase might greatly drive the price higher. Of course, market circumstances will still matter. Nothing is certain. One thing is very clear, however. This action by Coinbase changes everything. Should Shiba Inu catch the correct wave of progress from this, we may find a quite significant comeback sooner than anticipated. And here's even more grandiose. Right now, there is some crazy conjecture flying around. Should it prove to be accurate, the whole crypto market might be utterly massively changed. One expert recently passed on a wild rumor. The Berkshire Hathaway of Warren Buffett could be trying to put some of its massive $334 billion cash hoard into Bitcoin. Yes, you did hear correctly. Legendary investor Warren Buffett, one of the most critical of cryptocurrencies, could be set to drastically modify his position. Should this come to pass, the market would be rocked and a degree of legitimacy never seen before would be brought about by crypto. What then does this imply for Shiba Inu? Well, everything in crypto gains, including Shiba Inu, should Bitcoin see a significant surge from this. Leading market player is Bitcoin. When it pumps, the whole crypto scene follows. And Shiba Inu has traditionally been one of the most highly explosive assets throughout bull runs. Hence, a leap like this might send its price flying. Should Berkshire Hathaway start making Bitcoin investments, we are not just discussing a little surge, but perhaps a possible tsunami of institutional money entering cryptocurrencies. Should that also occur, Shiba Inu might acquire tremendous momentum, drawing in both larger players, when previously overlooked meme currencies, and new retail investors. This might be the type of occurrence that at last drives Shiba Inu beyond crucial price levels, erasing a few zeros and greatly reawakens it. The thrill buy alone might generate great purchasing demand. And should Shiba Inu gather sufficient momentum, we might see an unprecedented surge in recent times. Naturally, for now, this is just a rumor. Should it prove to be accurate, Shiba Inu owners might be in for something rather unique. Looking at the wider perspective, Shiba Inu is not only surviving but also positioning itself for a brilliant future. Leading marketing for Shiba Inu, Lucy, recently expressed her ideas on a Twitter, and it really helps one to see things. She said that decentralization, adoption, and innovation would always drive ahead regardless of how much rules change or assaults occur or narratives evolve. The teams who will shape the direction of digital banking going forward are the ones able to survive the storm today. She finished it, naturally, with Shiba Inu. She is very correct as well. There are ups and downs in the erratic crypto market. Still, who can last counts most. Shiba Inu has shown itself repeatedly over years. It transcends mere meme currency. This is an ecosystem with actual initiatives, driven programmers, and a community not ready to give up. Shiba Inu continues forward through all the accidents and all the uncertainty. The future transcends transient price swings. It's about long-term adoption, fresh technologies, and keeping ahead of the game. And as Lucy noted, Shiba Inu is precisely doing. But how do you see this? Notes down below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.